What's up, guys? Out here in the shop today with my Traxxas Slash 4x4 Platinum Edition. Today I figured that I would work on retrofitting these bumpers that we found out didn't work in the last bench episode. So I am out in the shop today, and I've already had a look at these, got them out of their package. I know what I'm going to do with the front bumper. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it off and then bolt it on using these 4 bolt holes to part of the old bumper. Doesn't really make sense right now, but once we get into it, it'll definitely make sense. For the rear, I'm not quite sure yet. I'm probably going to have to do a custom bracket for down here. Probably going to get a custom bracket that'll accommodate this guy like that. And then it'll go up and attach onto this cross bracket right there. That guy. Might end up putting this one in. We'll see how it all goes. Not really sure how this is going to go. But yeah. Let's get started and first start taking off the front bumper. As you can see here also, I forgot to mention that I put on some nice new RPM front arms because I was bashing the other night and they broke. You guys would have already seen this if you guys follow me on Instagram, highway49_RC. And yeah, I'm really happy with these. I'm really pleased with the arms. And yeah, now we got the front bumper off. Move this guy out of the way here so you can see my plan. So what's going to happen is I'm going to go like this, and you see how it bends right here? It changes the angle. Well, I'm going to line up the edge of the new plate right here so that those 4 bolt holes will still line up. And then what I'll do is I'll cut the old bumper off about here, so then I can use those mounts in place of these. So I hope that makes sense. And I'm going to start by marking out the holes and where they need to go. Yep, looks good. So you guys can't really see. Actually, you can pretty well, believe it or not. Got my 4 holes marked out there. I'm going to drill them. These, I should be using 4mm screws, but I don't think I have any 4mm nuts, so I'm not going to be able to. So I'm just going to drill them out 1/8 of an inch for now. Okay, so I found the screws that I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using 2 4mm screws, or maybe those are 5, I'm not sure. I think they're 4. And 2 3mm screws along with the appropriate nuts for them, lock nuts, because I don't have enough 4mm lock nuts, which I probably should get, and I should get some more just regular 4mm screws anyways. So for the 3mm screw, I'm just going to use a 1/8 inch drill bit here, and I'm going to put the 1/8 inch screws, or the 3mm screws, here, so towards the back of the vehicle, because they're a little bit shorter and they won't run into like my front like crossmember bulkhead piece there. So go ahead and drill these out real quick. And then for the 4mm screw, I'm using a 157 drill bit, 0.157. I think this will work, probably will, or you can just use a regular 4mm drill bit. Okay, so there are our 4 holes in the skid plate there, and those should line up with the 4 holes on your new skid plate, which they do. So now I'm simply just gonna kind of mark where the old plate needs to be cut in order for it to fit properly, and I'll come back and show you guys kind of how I've marked it out. Okay, so this is how I'm going to cut them. So as you can see here, I've marked up the edge and along the top and back down, and that will fit really nicely right there. And then I'll end up trimming off these corners of the pink plate a little bit, just to make it look a little nicer once it's all bolted on and stuff. And then I'm just going to kind of sand that over once I get it cut with the Dremel. And I think it'll be pretty good. The back here there's like a thick spot. That's where the 3mm screws are going through. But once those are 4s, those will be really, really nice and strong. Alright. Turned out okay. I'm not the greatest with the Dremel, but I think that turned out pretty alright. Let's just see how this fits on there. Jeez, my phone is going off right now. Yeah, looks like it'll fit alright. So I'm going to grab a sanding wheel and clean this up. It's a little bit uneven, definitely, but it'll certainly do the job. I mean, yeah, this is this is kind of a crazy thing that I'm doing here. Actually, I do need to cut more of it off, actually. So because of these ridges here, it actually gets in the way, so I need to cut off a little bit extra here real quick. Yep, there we go. Much better. Now this will actually sit flat on here, and it won't interfere with those ridges. Man, getting hot plastic shot all over your arm feels lovely. Alright, so I think at this point we can go ahead and screw on our new bumper to the existing piece. There, very nice. So that's what it came out to be. This should work in theory. It should work. I don't see a reason why it shouldn't. And that would be why. It's a little too long. Okay, interesting. So, right here, get this so you can see, that's on, the bottom is on where it should be. So as you can see, there's a gap right in here. So, that's interesting. Okay, so here's the verdict. It does stick out a little bit far for my liking, but I might be able to do something about that. I might be able to push it back like that. So push it up a bit, maybe. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna give that a quick try, just for fun. See if I can kind of force it into proper position here. Okay, so here's the finished product. I'll show you guys what I actually did. I got it pretty darn close. It's a little bit high. It's not too bad, but the front, yeah, okay, it's still a little bit bent, but it's not as bad as it was before. The body fits on there, no weird squishing going on. So what I did was I just put screws, longer screws, through the front here, and then I can adjust the whole bumper forward and back based on just these screws. So I can loosen these and they'll go forward. I can tighten them and they'll go backward. And I have it set up just perfect for the body right now. The back bumper I'll probably do in another video. So I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, be sure to leave a like. If this is the first video that you have happened to see by me, be sure you click that subscribe button. It's over there actually. And become a 49er today. So be sure to get out there, have fun with the RC hobby, and follow my Instagram. I'll put that in the description as well. It's highway49_RC. Yes, thank you guys again so much for watching. I'll see you next time.